Okay, so in my recent video I got a request on how to make this kind of drop. Um, it's almost completely free to make it. Well, but I will let you know. So um, first I will let you hear the drop and then I will explain how I did it. Okay, that was not the right part, but this is the same drop and it's actually the same. The other one was with dubstep, was experimental. So how do I make this? Well, to be honest, it's like really cheap. So I got this lead. It's a hardstyle lead. Um, for the second lead, I use Flex. It's free, so everyone can use it. And the lead will sound like this, and Flex like this, and together. So that's that. What I then do is I add it to the mixer and I EQ the low frequencies and only leave the high. I add some reverb. I do the same for the second lead. And then I add it to the sidechain. And it's basically, this is for the lead, so that's it. Sidechain and it's done. Then I got the saw stack. And that's a little bit more, but it's almost, I think, also free. So for the super saws, what I use is basically for the first super saw, the lead, same as the lead, so the hardstyle lead, and I make the super saw of it. So this one, and it sounds like this. Oh. And then for the second one is same flex. And together it sounds like this. And I'm doing anything special here. I cut a bit of the highs and most of the lows. And here I only cut the lows and not the highs because we want like the peep effect a little bit, like the pad effect. So next up is the mid bass. Yeah, it's also flexed, so you can make this also. And I cut a little bit of the highs, most of the lows, because the sub bass needs some space. Then the sub bass, of course. This what's this called here? 3x oscillator. Really simple. Just put all these buttons down, put them in the mixer. Only use the low bits and cut all the high end, and then you got your sub bass. Really simple. So for the next thing, sustain pluck. Yeah, I don't know why I added it, but I think it sounded cool. What did I? Yeah, I cut like the lows, a little bit of the highs. Then you have that effect. Then we got the guitar, just like a guitar in there. Reverb, low bits, high ends. So you got all the mids filled. See here. Oh yeah, by the way, I route all the saw stuff through the sidechain because otherwise it collides with the kick. Then we got the next one. It's another plug. Just like to edit a little bit more, yeah, effects. What did I do here? Yeah, also lows and highs. Get the mids, and then I added some reverb. Then for the white noise. Yeah, I made this track a while ago. I don't know why I added white noise because in my recent tracks I don't do that anymore. But I did it here. It feels a lot of the highs. It's not necessary, but I did it. So all the saws together sound like this. chords for the saws part, but we're not done yet. We got the piano. It's also a cool thing. Sounds good. Gave it, like, stacked it a lot and then gave it, where is it here? A lot of reverb. And cut the lows. Yeah, that creates a nice effect. And then I got a choir. Yeah, choir. And also gave it reverb. Cut the lows, a little bit of the highs. Just to fill the mids. Just fill the mids a lot. Yeah, then we got like the kicks snare pattern. So what I got here? Simple kick. Hard kick. Then I got snare. Layered it with a tighter snare. More snare. This is like glass bottle. And the last one is a clap. Oh, and this one is percussion. And this one is snare. And to give the kick more, what do you call it, impact, I added a crash only on the kick. To give it more movement, I added some hi-hats in a hi-hat loop. And these go together. And now it's like a ticking effect. Clock. So all this together sounds like this. Oh, and I added like the drum roll between the spaces. Okay, then for the sidechain, I made for the kick a different sidechain than for the snare. I want the kick to really impact the chords and the snare a little bit less. So it will sound like this. Yeah, and I added like a, this is premium, so yeah, you need to have this in a producer version. The rest is all free. This is great. It's a little bit of yeah, wobble effect. I think that's the best way to call it. And then yeah, that's the track basically. That's all of it. I hope yeah, I hope you learned something from it. Maybe use it, whatever. Have some fun making mirroring it. Yeah, and I'll see you soon again sometime. Bye bye.